Nasty Nas. The 50 record. What you think about the 50 record, Mars? You heard?
Record is fire. Queens get the money. That shit, you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Office hours.
Office hours, yeah. 50 didn't have that long of a verse, but his shit was. I like Pause how he came on that shit. Like he really, it sounded like the old essence of 50. Like
yeah,
50,
he definitely channeled that he had a bulletproof vest on.
Yeah, it sounded mad aggressive.
Sure.
Word.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. It was definitely a bulletproof vest.
50 is great for that. He's great for that. Like you give him 8 bars on your song.
Yeah,
like
I swear.
His voice and like
I swear a Drake and 50 song with 50 on the hook would be amazing.
You think we'll ever get that?
I don't know. That would be crazy though. No, right? Do y'all see the vision?
No, I think it's kind of crazy. I think it's not crazy, but I think the fact that Drake didn't do a song with 50 is kind of interesting. Or I don't think
I don't know. Maybe
the same room.
I don't think so. Maybe not. Like I said,
50 used to fake admire Drizzy.
He does
when he like like how he came up type shit. Like
yeah,
he used to talk about like how Drake started and.
Drake got that famous line. I'm here feeling like 50 back in 02 and everybody saying I'm the man. So true.
Mm-hmm.
What song was that?
Some could say you could compare them niggas runs and their status in hip hop.
It adds up. You know what I think? I think Drake got the 50 Cent now.
Expand. What you mean?
Like Drake's first run when he first came out wasn't as big as 50's, but I feel like Drake now is on that 50 tier.
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Nah, word.
Well, yeah. I mean, me personally, I don't think we've seen anybody musically on Drake's tier, like rap wise. I don't think so.
No, hell no.
Musically, nah. Marketing, yeah.
Yeah, marketing wise, image wise, maybe. Sales wise,
no.
Possibly. We got Eminem.
But as far as the new niggas, no, Drake is peak.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I mean. Ever though, like, Drake is, bro.
Drake
he's
might
doing
have
Michael
the greatest.
Jackson. He's doing Michael Jackson as a rapper or as a.
Drake has the best run in music history as far as music sonically. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, well, right before Drake, we had Wayne. So we did kind of see something of it, but Drake is like literally still going. So it's like we haven't seen this.
I mean, coincidentally, look at that comparison. We mentioned M and 50, M put 50 on, and you mentioned Wayne and Drizzy. Wayne put Drizzy on. I mean, there's a lot of comparisons in the success of these artists.
I forgot to mention we were talking earlier because we talk about paintings, we talk about video games, talk about different phones that's coming out. We have discussions
and bonds,
right? That list about the niggas who did a million that first week. Wayne, Carter 1, Carter 3, and Carter 4 was on that list.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's serious. And the only album I think with Drake was Views, but shit, it would feel amazing to be a part of that list of niggas who sold $1 million the first week or close to $1 million that first week.
I'm looking at it now. 50 actually posted it. He said the funny shit is only Eminem sold more than me. I made niggas so uncomfortable they don't want to remember. And you look here, number 1. Eminem 1.7 mil. Number 2, Eminem 1.3 mil. Number 3, 50 1.5 mil with the massacre.
Yep.
Niggas don't want to remember that.
Remember Kiss pointed out 1.11 in a short week.
Congratulations, homie. You made history. And proceeded to finish this nigga on the record, bro. 100% pure garbage. Something to break up buds on. But look, we got number 4, Wayne, 1 mil, 5, Drizzy, Views. That was Wayne, Carter 3, then Carter 5. What's this? Carter 4. Lil Wayne, 964,000. Graduation, Kanye, 50 Cent, and Eminem and another Kanye.
I think it's safe to say Wayne dust these niggas.
That's why Wayne acts
Like,
the way he acts nowadays. Like, nigga, do y'all niggas know who I am?
Bro,
I gave y'all Drake too.
Smokes like no. Bro, you can't, bro. You gotta think about what Wayne was doing. He was running too. That list right there was the first week. Wayne, he was on platinum a day, 2 days.
Yeah,
he legit was going a day, 2 days. Mixtape a day. Like,
mind you, the Carter 3 leaked.
Yes.
Yeah, it really did leak. Niggas had that shit mad early.
That shit leaked, nigga. That shit leaked. That shit leaked. And Get Rich or Die Trying definitely did leak too. For a fact. It definitely did leak too. So
leaks in that time. See, nowadays a leak is
it leaked
artist
like
putting the song out themselves.
They say it leaked like a week prior to the release. Like 2 weeks before prior, but it leaked like 2 months before. Cause I vividly remember. Shout out my stepfather's friend Stan. He had a son named Taj. And I used to be at Taj. I used to be at his crib playing fucking all types of games and shit. And Taj was a little older than me. And he was in the street. So he was playing 50. I heard Poor Little Rich and Many Men before the album came out. So there definitely was some leak. I definitely remember that Poor Little Rich song verbatim. I knew this shit by heart. I was like, oh, this is on the album? Where I heard this shit already. Yeah. So definitely was out. But, you know. But yeah,
there's something to be said about that, though. Just the comparison between Drake's run, 50's run at that time, and how they got put on by niggas that was going number one. Like, that list right there just shows it. Those
honestly,
Kanye, Eminem, Wayne, Drake.
It was more interesting foundation.
Did they get drugs?
I would say, has this shit been fucking up for you too, or was it just my side?
No, just fucking up for me too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, your shit was doing probably what mine was doing, bro.
I want to say, while Joe's getting shit together, I want to say, the Late Registration album, right? The Kanye. All right, around that time, right? It just like a brain, like a light bulb was struck in my head. The reason why his album did what it did too, because at that time, we discussed the whole graduation. Well, we haven't off air, we did, but the whole 50 Cent helped the graduation album peak, right? But that late Registration album, I want to give a shout out to the Talib Kweli's, the Commons, the Most Def,
Freeway. Wait, Freeway was number. That wasn't Late Registration. My bad.
No. And the Dave Chappelle's, because
I see where you're going with it. I see where you're going.
You understand what I'm saying? Around that time, shit, mostly Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Because that time, that specific 2-year run that Chappelle had on TV, or he was on TV more than that, but at peak of the Dave Chappelle Show, which is a worldwide phenomenon, Kanye West, those rappers were on that show.
Yeah, they were heavily involved.
So that kind of was the reign of rap. You know what I'm saying? Niggas started tapping into more of that conscious. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny to remember that I forget where Kanye said this. So maybe he was trolling, but remember he was saying that he used the backpack niggas to get a little more successful. And that was around that era of being on the Chappelle Show, rapping with Common and
that definitely helped that album do what that album did, bro. That definitely did play a part in that shit. Because that shit wasn't no, you know what I mean? It was definitely like he helped those niggas with their albums and hopped on those tracks, and you know what I'm saying? I'm called Slum Village, all them niggas shits. Mm-hmm. And he finally dropped his, and I heard him say that shit was crazy. Yeah. Him and Adam Levine.
Damn.
Yeah, so it and Hov is not up there.
What a time to be alive. Yeah. We mentioned that list. Hov wasn't on there once.
On there once. So it's like, yo, it's kind of crazy that Kanye is literally the lowest common denominator on that list.
He up there twice too.
He up there twice, but there's when you look at the background of why his albums are on there, you know what I'm saying? And it goes to show he did it by himself, yes, but no, for Late Registration, he kind of did by himself. That Graduation album is 100% help with 50 Cent. You're not going to tell me otherwise.
Yeah, the thing is, it's interesting. Like I said, like it's super interesting for all of these guys because we know 50's story, his war with niggas and how he marketed and kind of used those situations to
to propel his career further,
right.
for sure. Hell yeah.
You got the Drake, he met up with the J Prince and he knew Wayne and the Canadian boy. You know what I'm saying? So he was being pushed by like 3 different like entities plus his own OVO, which was based out of Canada. So Drizzy kind of had like the full like backing.
Yeah, and still
in a
does.
way. Yeah, and still does. Wayne been around since Cash Money days. He started his own shit, Young Money. You know what I mean? He the one who basically found Drizzy and Nicki while still going plat in a day, 2 days. You know what I mean? Like, and then you got Kanye, like you were saying, like, the producer started off from there, started off as being doubted as an artist, Chicago boy. You know what I mean? He had the whole backpack image, but he understood what could be and what was. So he was more technical with how he came into the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Image wise, marketing wise, I should say.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think all of the artists up there, their marketing, although goes overlooked by obviously the masses because they don't look at that type of shit. The marketing is the reason why them artists are as successful as they were and why they sold records like that in the fucking first week.
That's why I credit niggas like Ye, niggas like Wayne, niggas like 50, like more than ever. Like Eminem is elite too, but come on. If you know, you know. The Rosenberg, all of that, like how he had the super backing to do that. Eminem Ben was out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he wasn't going plat on his mixtapes. He wasn't super, like, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, marketing, man. That shit is important.
50 had the backing, but he was still technical. He still had to put.
He was in the street still.
Bro, he had a strategic like intro, like you know what I'm saying? Like like I said, he used those situations to propel everything that he was doing. And then he brought in Yayo, Banks, and all.
50 saw the larger picture. 50 because he was saying like he was looking at he had other offers on the deal or the table. On top of the fact that Irv Gotti was going to try to destroy him. If he signed the deal with anybody. But he looked at, all right, I go to Eminem. 10 times out of 10, I'm going to get his fan base, right? At the same time, having rap beef with a nigga that was arguably the biggest artist at that time.
Stand clear of the closing